This is an extremely powerful guided meditation that will help you feel present and grounded in the moment. Let's begin by finding a comfortable sitting position. You can be sitting cross-legged on the floor on a cushion, or you can be sitting on the edge of a chair with your back away from the back support of the chair and your feet firmly planted on the ground. In either case, I'd like you to sit with your spine as straight up as you can without needing to force yourself or without needing to strain. So if your spine's not perfectly straight, that's all right, but we're going to try our best to get it like that. So now that we've found our comfortable sitting position, let's just give ourselves a second to arrive in this new sitting position. All of our thoughts and worries from this day are going to take a second to settle down, so we don't need to force ourselves to all of a sudden sit and be quiet. Just allow ourselves to gently arrive in our new sitting position. And very gently, I'd just like you to notice the feeling of pressure underneath your sit bones. And just really feel the support from the ground underneath you. Let's place our attention on what the breath is doing. Are you holding on to your breath? Is the breath only entering into the top of the chest? Or are you allowing it to enter fully into your belly? Let's remember to feel the contact with the ground, feeling our sit bones. And from this place of support, let us feel the rising and falling of the belly. Just sitting, remembering to feel the contact of your butt on the ground, feeling the support coming from underneath you. And just feeling the rising and falling of the belly. We don't need to force ourselves to breathe. We don't even need to force ourselves to be present. All we're doing really is just paying attention to how the breath is naturally moving the belly, noticing the difference between the rising and the falling. Feeling the support from the ground underneath you. Really feel the air in the room supporting you on your back. Feel that the air is also supporting you on your left side as well. Really feeling that the air in the room is currently making contact with the front of your body and is supporting you as you are supporting it. And feel it supporting the right side of your body as well, making full contact with every crevice on the right side of your body. So feeling the support from the ground underneath us and from the air on our back, our left side, in front of us, and on our right side. Feeling that we are supported by our environment and that we are held up. This allows us to just fully trust in the support from the ground underneath us. This ground supports you all day, and it is very solid, it is very sturdy. We don't go falling through the ground is always there, kindly and compassionately giving us support, holding us up all the time. This ground is very kind and compassionate. And let's just give it some of our gratitude. Let's give the earth our gratitude for supporting us all the time, constantly. Let's also give our gratitude to the air that is currently making contact with our skin. Feeling the air in the room. And noticing how it is exchanging into your lungs, filling up your diaphragm, entering your belly, filling up your belly, and exhaling as well. Feeling the exchange of air being breathed in and being exhaled. Being grateful for that food, because the air is always feeding us. Keeping us healthy, keeping us awake and aware. Also feeling the moisture in the air around us, feeling the moisture on the inside of our mouths, feeling the moisture on our eyes, even feeling the blood rushing through our veins. And it's not really rushing, it's more so being pumped very consistently and very gradually by our heart. The blood is pumping out of our arteries, all the way up towards our brain, down towards our arms and fingertips, down towards our belly, our back, our legs, and even all the way down to the tips of our toes. And this blood is very gently being carried back up to the heart, where it's being replenished with the beautiful oxygen that we're breathing and allowing to fill up our bellies. And this whole process is being supported by the earth. And lastly, feel the warmth that is within you. Feeling the internal fire within, in the center of our chest, where our solar plexus is, actually, just right at the bottom of our rib cage, right in the center of where our stomach is. There's a certain warmth here. I'd like you to breathe some air into your solar plexus, allowing it to expand and fill up. And breathe out. This is our internal furnace. The fire within keeps us warm. Feeling the warmth of your entire body, your arms, your fingers, your legs, and your toes. So feeling the earth element of support, the air element of breath, the water element of moisture and blood rushing through our veins, flowing through our veins, and the fire element of warmth and life energy. Lastly, we feel the space, which is the fifth element, in which all these four elements are occurring within. Feeling the space that is around us and that is in between all four of these elements. Feeling the space that is between every single cell and every single molecule of your body. All of these particles are separated by space, but they are also connected by space as well, and are made up entirely of space. Now letting go of this awareness of the five elements, let's pay attention to the rising and falling sensation of our belly. Again, let us pay attention to the support from the earth element, the wakefulness of the air element and freshness, the flow of the water element, the water in our veins, and the power and warmth of the fire element. And also the spaciousness, openness, and connectivity of the space element. Let us see if we can pay attention to all five of these elements simultaneously. Earth, air, water, fire, and space. Feeling the support from underneath you, feeling the support in all four directions, in front, behind, to your left, and to your right. Let's just allow the present moment to be exactly as it is. allowing the belly to fall open. Let's do a quick body scan from the top of our head, feeling if there's any tension. You don't need to release or relax the tension, just feel if it's there. And notice that when you don't try to release it, it'll just go about on its own way if it wants to. If the tension doesn't want to release itself, that's all right. We just accept it and embrace it fully. Scanning down our eyes, our ears, our nose and mouth. Scanning our jaw. Just giving these areas our attention. We don't need to do anything. Just pay attention to them and notice how the tension automatically releases itself. Feeling our neck, shoulders, back, chest, underarms. Really pay attention to underneath your arms, where your underarms are. This is where we do a lot of holding and a lot of hiding. Let's allow some space and some loving awareness just to flow into our underarms, just to give it some love and some light. Just paying attention to any darkness or stickiness or tension that is being held in the underarms. Not needing to release it, just giving it our attention and our love, noticing that it's there, paying attention to it. Scanning down to our belly, allowing it to fall open. Not holding the body too tense or too tightly, just allowing it to sit naturally. Scanning down to our buttocks, our groin, our hips, our thighs, our knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. If at any point you feel some resistance, maybe wanting to avoid the present moment, that is completely alright. Just allow yourself to soften around this resistance. Not resisting the resistance, just letting it be there, just noticing it and welcoming it. Let us just fully accept where we are right now. Even if you're waiting for the meditation to be done, so that you can go about the next thing that you'd like to do, let's just accept that wanting to move on. And let's just allow ourselves to fully embrace where we are right now. not needing to rush off to the next moment. Even if you do feel yourself wanting to rush off to the next moment, just notice that. Where do you want to go? Remember that anywhere you go is just right here. We spend a lot of time wanting to avoid just facing what is. But when we gently and compassionately just allow ourselves to soften into the present moment, it may feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but after we fully accept and embrace that sense of discomfort, we can allow ourselves to be whole and complete as we connect to the truth of what is present and what is here. If you feel any pain or tension in your body, it is completely okay that you very mindfully move whichever part of your body that is causing you pain, slowly paying attention to the feeling and the sensation. Not being in a rush to relieve yourself of pain. This is it. It's just this moment right here. When we accept the quality of this moment right here, even if it's not the perfect moment, it's not the most comfortable moment, but if we can accept it and allow it without running away from it or without fighting against it or resisting it, then we've unlocked the secret of the universe. The secret of the universe is that it's always this moment. We lose ourselves in illusion when we think that we're going to get to a different moment. But when we learn how to just soften around what this current moment is presenting us, embracing it fully with love and with gratitude and with appreciation, it is so amazing that this moment exists at all. That we feel the earth element and the air element, the water element, the warmth of the fire element, and the space element. The fact that these elements exist at all is miraculous. Let's just really appreciate that. just let go of needing to hold yourself in a specific position, but also don't collapse. Just kind of allow your spine to naturally be straight. You might feel some tension in your back. That's normal. Your back muscles will strengthen over time as you continue practicing. Alright, coming back to the rising and falling of the belly. Let's very gently bring our hands up into a prayer position in front of our chest. Extending our gratitude for the presence and wakefulness of this present moment. Being grateful for all of our teachers who teach us meditation, for all of the people who have walked the path before us, all of the people who have laid down this groove of being conscious and awake and present. This isn't my meditation. This meditation comes from others. So let's just be grateful for that. It also comes from the present moment itself, so let's be grateful for that. Fully appreciating what is present, what is now, going on about your day, remembering that whenever you find yourself trying to get to the next moment, that is completely okay. That is completely normal. We've been conditioned to do that, but see if you can just remind yourself to appreciate this moment and accept it fully. Allow what appears to come up. Don't resist it or fight it. And you might find that your life flows a lot easier, a lot more effortlessly, and a lot more joyfully. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this guided meditation. Thank you so much for meditating with me. If you did enjoy this guided meditation and you'd like to meditate with me live every single week, then consider checking out the Conscious Creator program, where we have one live guided meditation every single week, where we help you to release attachment, we help you to raise your vibration state and just fully appreciate the abundance that is already present. So you can click one of the links in the pinned comments to check out that program. It's beginning on the 19th of February, and I think that this is an absolutely amazing opportunity for you to really become a conscious creator of your life. Thank you so much for meditating with me, and I'll see you in the next one.